go.
Now the way I be right, the blue committee ain't blue, but they green and mean. Ninjas and turtles and pizza machines. Leonardo Warrior honor, there ain't no cheap shots. Keep looking, this dude, he got no weak spots. Shortstop, play it all, leaving the catcher. 1 through third base, he a boss, Dylan Hatcher. Dylan my homie, and he'll keep you on guard. I'll spit some shards like Splinter while I'm splitting these nerdy bars. When I get in story mode, you know I'm kinda mellow, but brain. The world ain't what it seems. You ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting scene. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are heavy sauce, pizza rhyme, and you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga.
Oh, you want that old chorus? Guess what? Feelings don't care what you want. So I'm in this batch of turtle soup. You got Dan X for that older Gen X. Eastman too, the Bay Blair art could've stayed. Bebop and rock ain't sure which out the crack. Just pick the one that makes sense, Leo, lead the pack.
Now, yo, cracking so many jokes, I call them funny, but there's so much good, I call them J.R. Honeycutt. Ralphie always wanna fight, and Michelangelo, he plays so much, I call that dude DFW. They face me, they can tell I don't really give a hockey, but Casey. In the first verse, I hit you with the pizza rhyme, slipping to the past, slippery sloping like I'm spitting bone. Sewer surfing myself right up to the technodrome. Started from the sewers, now the whole team stepping here, shredded, destroyed, never reappear. The world ain't what it seems. You ain't never seen the world's most fearsome fighting scene. When you're a little bit older, you realize the meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are heavy sauce, pizza rhyme, and you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga.
Cowabunga with the combo breaker, got my dual shredder. Look down, left, right, Konami code 7 lines into the dark turtle night. You got your Tecmadrome stories, nothing as nice as that red-headed shorty. So suited with the connection to the boys. They got some toys, show van, show racer. They riding in the criminal of flavor. They think they got it bad, they got Triceratops. Busy destroying worlds, teleports in New York City. Brain flying in, he wants to steal the show. Got Irma scared Splinter doing rat time kung fu. Multicolor foots holding up the traffic. Populace freaking out, kid drag breaking habits.
Don't need ooze to give him a bruise with the shell. That's why my name ring bells like Lord Norinaka. Take it back, ring bells like Hector Salamanca. Breaking Bad, born to be the city's heroes. More cutting edge than what's wielded by Leo. Bite styles like mouses, got nothing in stock, man. Think the backs to fly, get the swatter fam. We'll take them lightly, but that's an easy win to me. Tuss who said it best, never lower your eyes to enemies. Keep them hustling like secrets at TGRI. Closest thing to perfect, 9.95. Splinter told me if I touch beats, treat it like pizza and eat it. Super shred the mic, so good.
The meaning of being useless as a foot soldier. Yo, my lines are heavy sauce, pizza rhyme, and you know what it is, trip pizza time. You realize eventually come around, that's rotunda. Just go and yell the victory cry, cowabunga.
Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
And now, a poem by Hans Mollman. I think that I shall never see. My cataracts are blinding me.
Moment, Hans Moment, can't keep Hans Moment down. Moment, Hans Moment, can't keep Hans Moment, can't keep Hans Moment down.
Hans Mollman is his name, aka Ralph Mellish. He's a stone cold player, Artie Ziff was mad jealous. When he dated Summer first, plus he's only 31. Drinking ruined his life, is such a sad story, son. Got a knife in his cane and a fire in his loins. The 80 movie star who took a football to the groin. Burns thought he was a leprechaun, drilled him in the head. Slept with Lars Ulrich's grandmother, then chilled with her in bed. He's more metal than the mother flipping man. You know there's no escape from the fortress of the moles. He's been burnt, run over, buried, but he's still on a roll. He's been radiated, detonated, heartbroken twice. The Lazarus of Springfield always coming back to life. His name is Moment, Hans Moment. You can't keep Hans Moment down. He's the bad luck Brian up 920 Oak Grove. Hipster glasses so thick and brown. Moment, Hans Moment. You can't keep Hans Moment. Seen his new shirt? He wasn't yelling boo, he was yelling boo earns. Attacked by Roomba robots gone anthropomorphic. He's part Droopy the dog and part Kenny McCormick. He was riding on his Harley on the cover of his bio. Crashed into Planet Hype, yeah, he's been up there for a while. He was texting Homer, hit him, well surprised, he survived. He's twice as cool as Milhouse, though he can't really drive. Have you ever felt crushed by the weight of the planet? If you have, let me tell you that Hans Mollman understands it. You've gotta get up, you've gotta put on your tie, lace up your orthopedic shoes and look up at the sky. And say, hey, solar rays, today you won't burn me up. Keep that Mollman PMA, you can break out of that rut. Cause when you're stuck in the snow, when you're starting to turn purple, just remember Hans Mollman when the wolves start to circle. Moment, Hans Mollman, Moment, Hans Mollman. You can't keep Hans Mollman down. Even in his iron lung, well, he's still dependable. He's the talk of the whole darn town. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he wrote. Then one day it was discovered that the whole thing was a hoax. So they tied him to a horse out in the desert, let him go. This player was the mayor over 30 years ago. Brought an anthem to the people, he told everyone he wrote. Then one
Moment, Hans Moment, can't keep Hans Moment down. Moment, Hans Moment, can't keep Hans Moment down. Moment, Hans Moment, can't keep Hans Moment down.
This beat is my recital. I think it's very vital to use the four when I can flow in quadruple time. And at the Canadian.
Hey guys, hopefully you guys can hear me, at least that's what I'm hoping. Welcome to the stream. We are like 17 minutes late just because, things happen. Or rather, I decide to mess with things at last minute and then I break things. Surprise! So, in case you are just joining us, we are going to be drawing, Jurassic Park tonight. So the poll winner was Jurassic Park, and it was Ian Malcolm that we're going to be drawing. But so last week we drew Johnny Depp from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I kind of want to go a little bit more detail in the shirt. That's the nitpicky person in me. But yeah, but onward to tonight. So tonight, the sketch is of Jeff Goldblum, Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park. So if you guessed Jurassic Park, you're gonna get a free button. In case you're wondering what that's all about, if you follow me on Instagram, I usually ask if we end up having a very vague poll because I don't know that particular week what to choose from. In those instances, we end up pros. Either way, we're gonna keep going with the show, and hopefully we're still connected. If not, we're just talking to ourselves, which that's okay too. So let me just make sure that I have this. This is going. The other thing is going. We're just gonna go with the flow. So if you follow us on Instagram, we usually have a poll, and you guys get to choose what we end up drawing. So tonight we are drawing, like I said, Jeff Goldblum. This is the sketch that we did, so hopefully we can translate this sketch onto this other piece of paper. Because you never know, because sometimes you're just not in the mood to get that drawing done, or you just can't get that shape right. On Instagram, you will pretty much be able to choose what we draw, and then sometimes if it's a vague poll, I let you guys guess, and in those instances, you usually win a button if you end up guessing correctly. So that's where that is from. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, the username is @inkeater. And if not, no worries. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing awesome tonight. I'm doing pretty dang well. I hung out with my little niece who decides to use me as a sofa. Anyway, so I've been kind of on the quiet side. I went to go see my brother, family, and then I just kind of got lost in sharing what we were going to be drawing tonight and then everything else. But couldn't change a thing. I don't know, you just have those awesome nights where you're just like, wow, this is pretty freaking nice. Anyway, I ramble. So we're gonna get onward to actually sketching this out and hopefully translating this drawing into this other piece of paper. But I would say get whatever it is that you want to get done. Bust it out, like whether it's a drawing, that paper that you gotta finish, that math problem you gotta do. Just come and hang out. I'm totally down for hanging out, and sometimes it's just about getting the idea out there, I think, at the end of the day. That's just me. Anyway, we're gonna get onward to sketching. I think tonight we're gonna leave out the washi tape, see how we do, because we don't have any hats going on. Might bust it out just to keep the paper straight, but that may not be a thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna turn back on the music and, like I said, get that thing that you want to get done, whether it's something that you need to write out, a to-do list, homework, anything that you want to do and just hang out. That's pretty cool. Or you just want to sit there and watch us doodle. That's awesome too. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the chat. And if I don't answer right away, it's mainly because I'm just lost in drawing land. But eventually, when I do scroll up and down through the chat, I will definitely be sure to answer whatever questions you guys might have. Anyway, onward to the doodle. I'm going to take a small teeny weeny break so that I can let everybody know that we're live, and then we will get back and we will get to drawing.
Start a small, hard work, no cheat codes. From the bottom, working up till I be going beast mode. Like if Global Guts was around for grown-ups, and the bonus prize is getting in shape and showing up. Steady on my grind till I ascend my name, cause I can only move forward like a ninja game. We going in, so don't you miss this. I'm running through this training like Ultra Instinct. For all might, I take flight, going plus ultra. No stops here, no brake lights. A Shenlong swelling up like a snake bite. Gaining mass like a new fish man, the great white. From city to city, yeah, no cheers. Some on my mind over matter. A machine clank clank when I'm going up the ladder. Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap. Take a few spills while you really reach your skills. Ain't for the fame, it's for the thrills. Go ninja, go ninja, go, 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 go. You never know where you go when obstacles waiting on you, so you gotta stay super like pseudo. We go hard, no I can't skip. Keep it going all day until my hands rip. And if I lose, I don't panic. I just up the weights like a space trip dynamic. It's organic the way it happened, the exact same way that I started rapping. Was just fun, but we still laughing. And the journey's even better than what I imagined. It's all joy, no hassle. I keep going back like Mario to Bowser's Castle. Cause at the end, I'm still nerdcore. Is that phrase even a term you heard? Or nah, bring it back. Is this a ninja rap? Put your hands in the air with my real ninjas at. Yeah, some on my mind over matter. A machine clank clank when I'm going up the ladder.
more sophisticated than just martial arts. Students start with simple climbing techniques and handling standard weapons. The ninja also
Mind over matter. Take a few spills while you elevate your skills. Ain't for the fame, it's for the thrills. Go ninja, go ninja, go, 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 Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap. Toss away, we're back on the come up. Wanna step up, get my sum up, we gon' run up. This is destiny to be the greatest guardian alive. Can't be complacent, Crota got it once, Horse got it too. Third time's the charm, tell you what we gon' do. No more legendary, gon' be exotic like all gon' learn. He ain't never gon' stop the light. It's a battle, hop back in the saddle. We will wrestle and hassle it, and now we're breaking all the shackles. From the earth to the moon and Saturn, Guardians band together and recover the light that was shattered. Underdogs now, you ain't even pay us one thought. Just wait till we blow up like the rounds of my hunter sunshine.
Gotta supercharge so you get in the quad on my squad. Please, newbie, lay low. When you run across the map and you keep getting capped, newbie, please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny, what that be? Wiping maps, yo. Yeah.
Slashing in a disorderly fashion, we make it happen. Give me the loot, it's time to cash in. Every player should hold me in high esteem when I strike with my fire team and blow the entire scene. Burn like incense, leaving an imprint, fleeing in Ariana's vengeance. The weapons are exotic, you can't stop the product. Zavala bring the drama, you cannot deny it. My movement you can't weaken, so we gotta crush the red legion and leave them dead bleeding. Elemental affinity for big guns. Sunshot, one shot, all you kids done. They blew the tower, but can't let that hinder us. Never giving up, we on the stuff that blew gender up. It's indisputable what I can do to you. The carnage is beautiful. Meet me in the crucible.
You gotta supercharge so you get in the quad on my squad. Please, newbie, lay low. When you run across the map and you keep getting capped, newbie, please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny, what that be? Wiping maps, yo.
Yo, more EXP is empowering this. Guardian from my well like empowering rift. Call the storm, lightning ions, immunity, but my guys be going pop pop. Savage, merciless, no time for fake fads. Climbing the top, steady grinding like brake pads.
Break fast, your team, take last, no safe paths. Relast and they smashed, face facts, we murderous. I can hear your heartbeat through the mic, it's what the best from me. Just accept it, it's destiny. Let's go.
When you gotta supercharge, so you get in the quad on my squad. Please, newbie, lay low. When you run across the map and you keep getting capped, newbie, please. Go with the game flow. When you at the power ammo, when you got some weak sauce in your hand. Back up off, yo. These gaming MCs, we got one destiny, what that be? Wiping maps, yo.
Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? It still feels good. All these years later, it got me screaming like life is gorgeous and you add to the scenery, but I'm not sure of what you mean to me. I ain't known of you for some time, but it don't take a whole day to recognize sunshine, so I gotta know, yeah, I gotta know. Are you looking for a DD on the honor roll with a lot, one man or one night? Someone who stays or leaves before the sunlight. This ain't a courtroom, no judgment from me, but the jury's out. I need a testimony. Have you been with a rapper before? If I came to your city, would you see me on tour? Said I had a metaphor, but I think I'm at a 10, so there's something I gotta ask before the night ends. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you more than everything you need. What's it, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do. Are you high on life or are you down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe, or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare at affection? The night said that it's young and I'm relaying the message. Feeling good or down to your luck? Do you wanna make out, babe, or do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? Don't think long, these are simple questions like I just really wanna love you. just want you here with me tonight. Do you wanna make out, baby? Do you wanna maybe lay under the stars and just stare up at affection? The night said that it's young and I'm relaying the message. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? Said I can give you my everything you need. What's he got that I don't got, girl? Give me just a thing or two. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do. I don't have all the answers, but there's no question what we should do.
Yeah. It's time to learn a little bit about the DMAIC process. When you're doing your process improvement projects, you should follow this path. First you got define, then you got measure, then you analyze. I know that you're on the grind. It's no good if you can't define the problem on hand. Call it out, grab your mans. Before you start to solve, make sure you understand. Go smarter, pull out your project charter. Keep your scope in check, no time to be a martyr. Cyclock, why not? Put one line of sight to your customers. Cyclops, translate for your boy with the VOC. It's the OG, it's better than saying he told me. First, get your mind straight, approach it like a blind date. Get to know the problem a little before you try. Hey, just define, don't attack, do a UNK. Bring it back, bring it back. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart, cats. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. I'ma guess where you messed up, beta. Where the plan at, better check that data. I don't care if it's mini tab or state, I need to get on the same wavelength. Theta. Hold up, better cap that track back. Cause you said you don't even know where the map is at. So put the straps back and hit them up. Watch the steps that they do and get them written up. If you got an SME you haven't hollered at, better pull a Gwen Stefani and holler back. Then you get to roll to the root cause. Look for things you haven't seen before, VUPA. Do away with all the noise, you gotta isolate the top 3 to 5 contributors to get it straight. If you got some quick wins, boo, don't you wait. They ready to roll, so storm the gates. Take it back, where your flow's at. Take it back, better go get. Take it back, ain't no data yet. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back, where your flow's at. Take it back, better go get. Take it back, ain't no data yet. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. If you forget where you are, yo, I gotcha. Just think of me like Phantom of the Opera. Now we in the phase of solution generation. Mark all your charts with the new iteration. Before you go and change, man, you know you better have a really good change plan. Went too fast, that takes a toll. Now your process is out of control. Gotta take measures to protect the improvements you made and control your process. It's not sticking, bro. Who you kidding, yo? Bet you ain't even check your residuals. Go check again, better get it right. Control Charlie Bubba Sparks, get it right, get it tight. You can roll, yeah, you and a friend. Improve your process one time, do it again. Take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart, cats. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back to define where your charter at. Take it back to define where your starter facts. Take it back to define, let's make it smart, cats. Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it. So now you've finished and you've set the bar higher than the original point, and you get to go back and do another process improvement project starting at define. I see. Take it back to define. Get it?
Yeah. level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the love, talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. I've been awake for a while now. Designer boutique is my style now. It's like I'm floating off the ground now. I'm on another level, Cartier on the bezel, yeah. I get the money and run, I get the money and run. My world, but it's far from basic. No, I'm not complacent. God is so good, no, you can't replace it. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no, I've been no, I've been no, wow. I've been no. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. Or you cannot get with me if you don't measure up. If you wanna get with me, you better level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Holla at me, better measure up. Swerving in the Lambo, rev it up. Level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Talking money, we can settle up. If you want me, better level up.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? They never stop. Alright, there we go. Close my day off. Waste it again. First, it seems they ain't learned from that song Super Cooper Troopers. So I Cooper Jr. Morton and Desert Cooper Hari. But ran into some fight. My pleasure, I was awarded with a ward whistle. Now I'm in the ice. Point, I'm on the slip and slide. With so much swag, I turn around on the ice and do the slip and glide. Woke up in the morning, didn't think my day be such a hassle. All I'm hearing now is your princess in another castle. Step 1, pulse in the place. Step 2, make sure you leave a trace. A Koopa shells and Goombas when you smash in their face. You thought that was rough? Oh, just you wait. Step 3, while they writhing and they dying, watch me flying to save the girl. Come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4, kill them off with no haste. Now I'm baffled. Wait, my princess is in another castle? Now since they got me running, got me looking, figured I'd swing by Toad, see what they got cooking. Tanuki suit, frog suit, and even had the fire flower. Secret agent 24 hours a day, Jack Bauer. Continue this, the Goombas, man, they gonna get stomped. Even the Thwomp's gonna get school. I chain them like chomps. Now I'm the pedal to the metal, and I'm pushing on the needle. Ate a leaf, and now I'm so fly, you think that I was a parabeetle. Well, I'm back on the trail. What you think that I was done, kid? Drumming up a storm while I'm breaking the world of Ludwig. And I get my princess back. You better say your prayers, Trick. I'll bring you to the ground. I'm gonna anchor down your airship. But here we go. The moment has finally arrived. The end to this crazy day will finally be contrived. Got the big dog here, and he know it's time to wrestle. Because I know my princess is being held here in Bowser's castle. Step 1, pulse in the place. Step 2, make sure you leave a trace. A Koopa shells and Goombas when you smash in their face. You thought that was rough? Oh, just you wait. Step 3, while they writhing and they dying, watch me flying to save the girl. Come on, man, I'm trying. Step 4, kill them off with no haste. Now I'm baffled. Wait, my princess is in another castle?
Oh my god, I I never thought I'd ever hear MGMT again. But guess who popped up on the Yo Gabba Gabba Spotify station?
Out in public, catching everybody's eye with her brand new Orbit stroller and toast. She's always shopping local and avoiding GMOs. Scoping out the Lululemon if it line on her phone. Using Amazon Mom cause she's always on the go. Watching Girls on HBO really takes her back to the Bushwick parties and the vinyl stacks. She misses Cafe Grumpy and Brooklyn Label, but when she's back in Franklin she can never get a table. She remembers Luna Lounge where she passed out flyers for an underground band named Arcade Fire. Before Lena Dunham was successful and paid, Hipster Girl was on the L trying to find her way.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay.
This may seem like a stupid question, but is breast milk vegan? Can I call you back in a bit? I have to Skype my lactation consultant.
She looks so good when she shops organic, cause she cares about her baby and the future of our planet. But life has gotten hectic now that she's become a mom. Though the charter school waiting list isn't all that long, and the Mandarin immersion that they offer every morning combines a bit of Waldorf and a bit of Montessori. And the rooftop playground has an urban pad to go. Bedford got too crowded and she'd seen enough shows, so she married a designer and moved to Park Slope. Found a nice brownstone and they took out a loan. And her Etsy store has been doing great since Ellen Page Instagrammed her way.
Well, hipster girl grew up and got her MFA. Married with a mortgage and an IRA. Hybrid minivan up in the carpool lane. But hipster mom is doing okay. Well, hipster girl grew up and now she makes it rain. Amber teething necklace that she bought fair trade. Vegan chocolate cake for baby's first birthday. And hipster mom is doing okay.
Did you hear Jessica had an elective epidural? It's like she doesn't even care about the health of her newborn. How basic.
No more TV on the radio, it's NPR, where she heard the interview in her husband's car with her ex-fiancé who had gone EDM. But ever since her wedding, it was hard to stay friends. And he'll hit because he's good.
a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say.
Trust me, who you rockin' with them or just me? I can show you how to be real and be free. Take you to Hollywood heaven, baby, if you really wanna party with me. Grab an ass, girl, you know what it is, baby. Put my hands where your eyes can see. I can see you standing in the lights with me, with no ego. Me and you against the world. No, for real, you look like one in a million. One in a million. Come be my Aaliyah. Show you a place to me. I'll show you all of me if you look. So whatever I say, it's a go. 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 Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go, girl. Me and you can get away. You done a blaze, elevate with your boy. Yeah, and I know they let her hate it, so I let them hate. Yeah, what you doing, girl? Don't let me take your love away. Yeah, cause if you got my back, then I'ma lead the way. So whatever I say, it's a go. 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 Whatever I say, whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, believe in me. Girl, tell me, do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you believe in me? Girl, tell me, do you? It's a go. Whatever I say, 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 whatever I say, it's a go. 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 Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go. Whatever I say, it's a go.
And pushing cars into Coming up after the break, San Francisco has already seen its local coffee markets impacted by these zombie dinosaurs, what these developments mean for your organic Arabica, and then enterprising young people are bringing gentrification to dinosaur caves and dens. We find food trucks, and finally, an Oxford study finds that white kids are still not hyphy. What can you do to help after the break?
Well, I heard this dude named Schrodinger put cats inside a box. Someone please call PETA. That's quite unorthodox. Is the Heisenberg uncertainty principle all in effect? Zombie cats, both alive and dead. Well, what did you expect? When deciphering the binary, the waveform goes away. If you measure probability of specific quantum states, you can't know a priori how an atom might behave. Yet through this observation, the universe is changed. What? I've never seen a cat like that. Schrodinger, I'm sorry, but you might get slapped. Well, you won't get slapped at the very same time. Why can't you make up your mind? Micro to macro, classical to quantum. Superpositions? I think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive or dead? You say both, but now you're messing with my head. The multiverse has got me down. How can I be in the woods while I'm also downtown? And don't say Central Park. I mean a place where I can catch Pokemon after dark. 2 answers at once. That's the haps. Like Kellyanne Conway's alternative facts. Alive while I'm dead. Schrodinger said it. Many possible worlds. You can go ask Hugh Everett. A future state like being asleep while at a Chainsmoker show. Wait, that happens constantly. Hold on, the possibilities are ample. Let me think about it, I can find a new example. Shaggy asked how magnets work. Unpaired electrons, don't feel like a jerk. 7 million records sold, that's a lot, ICP. Bush, a hot 97, just getting up your hall. A fight broke out, and no, I don't know. I left with a really sad feeling that show. Coming home, my girlfriend called me on the phone. She said packages were stolen from the lobby. I'm like, yo, we called the cops and described the box. 1 minute it was there, then 1 minute it was not. I'm like, oh my god, it's like Schrodinger's cat. The cops like, what? I'm like, imagine that. Okay, maybe I think I might be getting off track in a song about quantum physics and cats. My point is that a deterministic vision might limit your view and be a prison. While you won't get slapped at the very think we have a problem. When we check on the cat, is he alive? But you might get slapped. While you won't get slapped, I think we have a problem. When we check on the
Yo, this song goes out to my Princess Peaches. Y'all know who you are. Yo, 1 year later, more better and more clever. Love for games is like diamonds, but then I slow it down so y'all can hear me turtle beaches. Dedicating this song to the gaming girls, my Princess Peaches. Girls with all the features who's smarter than all the teachers.
So the lights turn off from the location on our phone. All of my lights, they be the right side. Got a night bright that turns on, and if it's date night, I gotta set the mood, man, for no reason at all. Yeah, yo, flow like Nile, watch her like G. Bruh, automation makes it sing. I guess I call it Unity. Snippets of code from the Hash web community. Started off like I'm trying to learn Tamil. Now I SSH nano, type it in my YAML. Lines, I'll do it. Temperature control it. You're the one who broke into my house, I'll know it. If you wanna ride, Amazon gotta holler, man. Computer does it all for like $35. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie. Do it for the pie, do it for the pie. It's not a real pie, so please don't eat it. Mind frame out here reminds you to back your data up, like when everybody freaked out when 99 turned to 2000.
Yo, your camera hit a flash, yeah. You're bad, yeah. Put the pictures in the stash, yeah. They rad, yeah. Till your phone done crash, yeah. You're mad, yeah. Now you about to spend some cash, yeah. You're sad, yeah. Your computer almost crashed, yeah. It's bad, yeah. And you spending more stacks, yeah. It's trash, yeah. It's a big time killer, yeah. No video when you go more booty though. Man, it's so stupid though. Got them flash drives and now you're mad hype. Let it be understood, it gon' be alright. My game going hard, yeah. Oh my lord, yeah. I got 5 backups, it's all stored, yeah. You can do these tricks with the USB sticks. One's for the photos and one's for the flicks. It seems funny, yeah. Ain't cost much money, yeah. Got a whole drawer full for about 100, yeah. Them pictures looking good, better back that data. Got a big old hard drive, back that data. It's all duplicated when you back that data. How far you in the game, you better back that data. Them pictures looking good, better back that data. Got a big old hard drive, back that data. Your motherboard fried, yeah, it's alright, yeah. Cause I just did Time Machine last night, yeah. Got me sweating like a dog, yeah. Oh lord, yeah. When I realized it was all storage, yeah. Was like, it's a rap that I should've backed that. When the prompts came on, bro, you should've tapped that. Got a fat rack like a big old dump. Got a bunch of hard drives in a big old trunk. Got all my peeps going back, please don't test me. Sort of cross hard drives and different SDs. Bring out the cards, watch me make it rain. No, you know, don't do
More faithful days when I catch a glimpse of your face. You're the silver lining to every mistake that I might do. I dreamt about a goddess and she looked just like you, yeah. My head spin and my heart race when your lips whisper my name. How'd she crack the code? How'd you get the best of me? Others took small pieces, but you got the whole damn rest of me. Blessed to be where I am, just admiring my destiny. Embrace the partial death of me when single me is rest in peace. Your hair, stare, style, flare, nose, eyes, thighs. But what? Don't get me started on why I love you so much. Your mind, kindness, insight, and intellect to heal or cut. You laugh at all my jokes, you cuddle close, must be the one. A glimpse of your face. My head spin and my heart race when your lips whisper my name. Let's make some plans, baby, or keep it casual. Whatever you're leaning towards, I'm with. This sounds magical. I'm all yours. My heart's on Adderall. Laser focus beats attention on you like I'm sugar high and I can't keep my hands out of yours. Love has no manual and very few rules. Besides that, I stop tickling whenever you go and call a truce. We live in a choosy universe and you still chose me. Fascinated one another and that's what gives me hope. See, my other half, you're an extra bonus heart I didn't know someone could have. It's like the space up in my chest turned into a nest up in the stars and made enough room to snuggle us up as a couple of starstruck larks. That's kinda beautiful, ain't it? Let's go and frame it. My fine art skills are crappy, so I have to use my words to paint it. I hope I've illustrated, even in the smallest bit, how much I love you, and when I say it, babe, I mean it. I really mean it, not just when it's convenient. With you, I've got an LQ that's bordering on genius. My Venus, my queen, yes, visions of you scenic. You're all I need, babe.
Underdog.